Dear students, in this 29th session of uh, business environment subject, I'm going to discuss about the new industrial policy and its features. The new industrial policies has certain important features. They are industrial licensing policy, foreign investments, foreign technology agreements, public sector policies, privatization and disinvestment, and then MRTP practices, MRTP, then abolition of waste manufacturing, then removal of mandatory convertible class. So this new industrial policy was governed under the 1951 Industries Act. Then the new industrial policy abolished all licensing irrespective of level of investments in industrial activities. Then the except 18 shortlisted industries for public undertakings, they are out of 18, the 13 were removed from the list gradually. Gradually, then currently the five categories need industrial licensing. They are alcohol, defensive, harmful product, or any harmful hazardous products, then cigarette, like all these are required license for producing the products and services. Then the first feature of that new industrial policy is that this industrial policy provided the more and more foreign investment. That means more than 51% of foreign direct investment were allowed. So they are allowed to directly invest on high priority sector, particularly industries like communication sector, IT sector, and machinery industries like. So because having an eye on large investment in advanced technology. Then the second feature is the foreign technology agreement. So the government has provided automatic power. So that means so there's no need more formalities for having an agreement with the foreign entities in order to have a new technology. So related to high priority industries, so with the specific parameters, the new industrial policies allowed to have a foreign technology agreements. Then public sector policy and a new economic policy, sorry, new industrial policy. So here the other main feature of the new industrial policy is it reduced the total number of industries which are reserved for public sectors from 17 to 8. So as of now, only three are reserved for public sector. They are railways, defense, uh, another. Then rehabilitation packages created for second industries. So under new industrial policy. So then the government also allowed for privatization and disinvestment. So under new industrialization policy, the government offered part of its shareholding to the public enterprise. That means it's allowed to public enterprises to hold the share of government. So they are in mutual funds and with financial institutions and general public. So in 1992, there are separate directions were given to divert the equities of public sector. Then the MRTP Act was one of the major feature of new industrial policy. So under this act, all firms above the fixed size were classified as MRTP firms. So such firms are permitted to enter into selected only a selected industries, not in all industries, but the separate approval for such firms for investment were proposed. Then it eliminated the legal requirements for expansion and undertaking of establishment of new enterprises. Then the next feature of new industrial policy is that abolition of waste manufacturing for new projects. So with the aim of integration of technology, so these were isn't present in only in the engineering and electronic sector. The new industrial policy has removed the mandatory convertible clause. So that means in a taking loan for large agreements with borrowers, Then the bankers as allowed to convert their loans into equity. Then this clause was used by the government as an instrument to nationalize the private firms. So these were the uh, features of the new industrial policy. Thank you.